Hello and welcome to another day in the arena, and today we are going over our fourth starter deck, Growing Hope. And this one I am very conflicted about because whenever I'm looking for a counters deck, I'm looking for creatures that could put counters on things like Enduring Bond Warden, the Banalish Knight Counselor. I am not looking, however, to put counters on things with spells. That's right. This is a pretty creature-centric deck with only 20 creatures in it. So it's awkward to play. I've already recorded the matches, and we have a couple of good ones in there. The deck plays really well whenever you draw a lot of creatures, but it doesn't play so well once you start drawing spells, non-creature spells. Titania Command is very good in a deck like this to create the bears and put 1/1 counters on things. We also have some things that really do well growing on the field, like the Curian Beastcaller. Dark Legion Duelist is fantastic if you could find a way to get counters on it, which you could do with Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. Very good combo here with these two cards. You also have things like the Fairgrounds Trumpeter, Kami of Whispered Hopes, etc., that grow as other things grow on the battlefield. Clay Champion is also a nice beat stick for this deck. It does a lot of things overall, but as you will see in the post game, when we talk about what I would do with this deck otherwise, I'm not super fond of what this deck is trying to do, but failing. There's probably a good reason why a lot of people do not play Growing Hope in the arena. Well, in the starter deck duels area of arena. And that's because you're going to lose with it just as easily as win with it. It's really luck of the draw. You could draw a hand with no creatures in it at all. You could draw a hand with 2 creatures and 2 spells and then 2 removal spells in your playthrough right then and there. It's just, it doesn't hold up as well. And we're going to get into that, why and what I would do otherwise in the end of this video. But check out how this does whenever it does well. And we're going to put those matches into the video right now. Hope you stick around to the end to show what I would do with this deck rather than what we are presented with this mess of a deck. I know, coming off a little bit negative, but I just played through these rounds. I looked at it. I tried to figure out how to make it work. Unlike the Dimir control deck, which is actually fantastic once you realize how it's supposed to be played, this one, it has a lot of holes. What you have in your hand is basically what you get outside of one card that's able to draw 1 card per turn if things go perfectly. Well, all right, thank you for joining today. Make sure you've liked the video and subscribed to the channel, and we're going to get right into those matches. See you in a moment. A handful of land. We have the Juan Pair. We also have the Enduring Bonds Warden and a Citizen's Arrest. Not the hand we want for this deck. Just to let you know, this is not a good hand, but we do have mana that we could get out onto the field. It's kind of hard to draw cards with this deck, so oh boy. Oh god, Dimir player. Okay, well, as I was saying this, we wanted more things like this in the opening hand, but now that I know that he's playing Dimir, we're going to try to see if he's a good player. So, I am literally just trying to see if he's going to try to remove the Bond Warden. I want him to remove the Bond Warden. Hasn't done it yet. Let's go with the Trumpeter. This probably gets removed. He's got that stick, which means that it might be the Rona's Vortex, but probably removal. Okay, Rona's Vortex is fine. Oh, man. This was not the first match. If you haven't caught it, yesterday we posted this Dimir deck, and it is just a brilliant deck. It's very good, if played correctly. 2 Drakes to the hand. Looks like Boy is playing it right as well. So we got to contend with that. Continue to build up mana base. This is probably going to be a longer game, but we're going to hopefully come out on top. Rona's Vortex again. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We're doing it next third. We still have mana drops, so we're okay. Drake. I almost want to arrest that, but there's better things to arrest in there. Oh my god, we drew more land. There we go. We're going to put some 1/1 counters here. Grow the Bond Warden. Swing. Goes through. Opponent down to 17. Continuing to grow that mana base. And does he swing? Not without playing his Rusko first. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Well, we're going to do it like this. We're going to grab this Rusko. We are then going to kick this right into action. Put it on the Bonds Warden swing. He's tapped out. Okay, grows a Trumpeter. We get the answer with the Recluse, Reach, Death Touch. And we get infinite 1/1 counters on the Recluse to grow the Trumpeter. But a lot of removal in this deck here. He's already used a Murder, so I would imagine that he has more stuff in his hand. Uh-huh. What else did you use? So he killed the important one with the Gix's command, but he should have actually wiped my board. Would have wiped his board as well, but you know what? Beggars, choosers, what's the difference? Recluse. Let's fight here. He does not have the removal. Should have held that stuff up, man. But who am I? Blocks 2 of the damage. Takes 2, down to 14. Can't really gain life with the Dimir deck either, so that's actually in our favor. We are top decking though, so woohoo! I don't know about this one. Comes out with another Drake. Again, good music, right? I guess. I've never heard a Drake song, so I don't actually know. That's a real question. Goes to my turn. Resolve. We draw land. That's not what we wanted. We're going to all swing here. Okay. Okay. What about the Drake? Nope. Smart. Smart boy. All right, in turn. The midnight clock is getting close to striking 12. Behold the multiverse. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, Titania Command is gone. What else? Oh no, our Legion. Dusk Legion Duelist is gone. Juan Per, Order Root Weaver is gone. Luckily, we don't have anything in our deck that's really going to hurt the opponent. Or help the opponent. It's not going to hurt him either. He goes with a Recluse. And, of course, the Scab. So he is playing the deck right, which means that we really have no chance. And, of course, he takes a Gix's Command as his spell for next turn. We'll grow the Recluse. We got to grow one more time to keep it safe. Resolve. Banalish Knight Counselor is not good enough, guys. Yeah, the Dimir deck is just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. We are going to need a lot of help to get an easier matchup. I'm trying to make a video here. Come on. Come on, Arena, work with me. All right. We got a Forest. We're going to lead off with it and see what the opponent can do. Good hand. We got the Recluse, the Brawler, Kami of Whispered Hopes, and Wanper, Order Root Weaver. That's the thing. Like, I really wish that they would have... this dies. Let's start with the one we really like, but also would rather die than the Brawler. But I really wish that Arena would have put more creatures in this one and much fewer spells. This is a creature-heavy deck, or it should be. And we seem to have lots of spells almost all the time. Okay, we can't kick it yet. No attacks in turn. Dangerous deck here. The Arcane Aggression, I believe it's called. Wow, very nice. Well played. That's 3 extra cards for the opponent. Drops a tapped land, gains a life. And we go to my turn. We're going to just swing here. Go with the Trumpeter. And then pass. We're getting pretty wide. We got to beat this opponent quickly. This is one of the control builds that's in the starter decks. And that's going to be a problem for us. So any damage that we could get off is going to be good. I think that's what this deck is asking for anyway. He's probably getting Meeting the Minds or a Rails Reinforcements back. Well, it's got to be one of those two. But Meeting of the Minds is probably better. And it is. Putting it on top. Goes to my turn. Ha. I think we started first, right? Swing. We got this trick here, Strength of the Coalition. So if he blocks with the Curator, we keep our creature alive. That's got Trample. Alright, we're gonna keep our creature alive and blast right through the Curator. Okay, so looking good so far. More reinforcements. More cards. All right. Oh boy. 5 mana. We'll get a mana out. This one. And I think we're just all swinging. We need to be very aggressive here. He blocks a guy with Trample again. If you see this symbol here, guys, right? Like, that guy's got Trample. That's a good one. A little bit too late for him to be very good. This is an instant, so this is great. I can't remember if I was a first player or not. Wish there was an easy way to tell. It's probably just something I'm missing. But, you know, I just kind of roll with it. It's just Magic. We know how to play Magic. 1 per. Oh, isn't it beautiful to see you? Come on out, buddy. It resolves. We grow. I meant to put that on the Root Weaver. But we're going in. We are going in, baby. It's got to kill the Brawler, basically. Shore up. We're going to see. Were we the first player? Oh my god, 2 shore ups. Absolutely bonkers. Okay. That's hexproof and indestructible? Nope, just hexproof. Oh man, come on, man. Alright. Well. It's kind of a weird line to single block the brawler. Maybe he doesn't realize the trample is going to make him dead. We're way ahead. We're above most of his spells. Like the whatever Anor. That can deal 5 damage. He's only got a human monk, so that's not going to get him out of this. That Flame of Anor. There it is. Speak and you shall receive, I guess. You really need to get that brawler off of the field. Tolarian Terror. That ain't going to stop me, buddy. That ain't stopping me. We get a land, but I don't think it matters. I think we just swing here and see if he makes the same mistake with a brawler. He has to double block the brawler. Right, he's out. Okay, he is gone. I was starting to get a little bit scared there, but you know what? Perseverance, that pays the bills right there. Absolutely disgusting hand, especially with the small amount of draw power we have in this deck. This is better. Couple of nice 1-drops, really nice 2-drop. We're going to come in sideways and slowly build up. We got 3 Radiant Groves in the hand. Just terrible. Terrible. I'm glad there's dual color lands, but these common lands, don't take them into ranked play. Here they're fine because everybody's playing them. Okay, gaining some life. It's good stuff. Aquarium Beast Color. We swing in for 2. Okay. More tap land. He's playing the Gruul one, so again, we have to be a bit aggressive here, which is fine. Go to attacks. Enlist. Attack. Enlist that guy. I don't think he has any damage spells. That's fine. We want to get the one pair order Root Weaver down. Kick it. So now he gets an extra, he gets a 1/1 counter. We get a 1/1 counter here, and we're gonna put a 1/1 counter here. That's beautiful, isn't it? And we got Migalas. Okay, so again, enlist and attack with this. Enlist that one. 6/2. Do you want to give up the Migalas? He does not. We answer with a Fairgrounds Trumpeter. And of course we get an extra 1/1 counter on it. Awesome. Raptor. Okay. I kind of accept that. It's a 4/4. Good sized body. Out of mana completely. He could take some oil off and do some oil shenanigans or what have you, but it doesn't really matter at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's quitting. Because no matter what happens, he has to block 2 of these. We got 4 attackers, so that should be able to get 8 damage off pretty easily, especially with the Root Weaver in the hand. And yep, we just way outpaced the Gruul, which should never happen. That's why I said the Gruul is probably not the deck to be playing. It's probably pretty bad because Gruul should easily be able to overwhelm this. Let's take a look at the hand. We go first. Huh. I don't like it, but we've had some really good luck so far. We're gonna mulligan. It's just not a good card or a good hand, and this is even worse. Let's put Sarah Redeemer down. This is probably not gonna go well. We got a recluse. That's good. Let's go with Kami. Yeah. Okay. Looking at it. Do you remove it? He probably does, and he puts me in a bad position. Another one. Gotta run him out of removal. We don't really have much defense. Oh no. On a permanent you control. Put it on him. We could do the recluse, but I think we hold back. We're gonna swing. He doesn't block this. And if he does, we just strength. Okay. We protected it. There's the Blade Graft Aspirant. Good card. Especially in limited. 2 bears and 1/1s. We also have enough for the recluse. Swing. I think we're okay. Titania's command is just very good in this deck. So I think that we are okay. We've been able to outpace him quite substantially. You want to kill something? Be my guest. We did it. Awkward hand. But Titania's command. Quite the card in this deck. Horrible hand. See, that's a little bit better. Oh man, we got some good stuff here. Citizen's Arrest seems like it's never in the right spot at the right time. We do have the 2 white for it, but we definitely want Ozolith. We only have 1 creature, so we're going to dump off the Citizen's Arrest. It's a shame. It really is. Sanitarium. Alright, let's get Ozolith running. He's got this Sac Deck. Could be good. Already sacking it. Didn't swing first. Alright, let's get Banalish out and just go ahead and pass. We need to draw another creature, and how hard is it to draw a creature in a deck that should be creature-centric? Shouldn't be hard. Swing. Trade? Trade? I was just joking. I wasn't going to trade with you. Deals damage. So this is a bite. So that's a bite spell, which worked out perfectly. That's the same thing with sack outlets. I haven't played this deck, but I would imagine that it's it's kind of the same. 20 creatures, 15 non. That's just my guess. It's out in the blue, out in the open. Go to my turn. Root Weaver. We actually got a creature. Start to grow it. So 4/3. Do you block? Yes, he does. Okay. I accept. I guess we're just making a really big Root Weaver. It's a nice finisher. We're not playing that yet. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on that thing. Grows the Root Weaver. The Root Weaver. And we're going to swing. Oh, God. So that's a nice little trick. We don't have any other creatures, so we have to kick this. It's a shame. That is a real shame. Testament Bearer. More mana. Great. Swing. Takes the damage. When he dies, look at the top 3. I would have actually probably blocked with that. But he wants to sack it. Oh, he's going to sack it to kill the creature. There it is. Yeah. See? Creature deck. Only spells in the hand. We do get to get another one out on the field. But this is not how we want to be playing this deck at all. Another one. Great. And he has a sanitarium skeleton. Okay. Okay, that was good. That was good. Nope, I hated that. That was absolutely terrible. All right. We're going to cut it right there just to end my suffering a little bit, guys. So we are going to go over to next. I want to import. It should be already there, and we're going to upgrade this a little bit, and we are going to see what did well. Titania's Command did really well. This card right here, Kami of Whispered Hopes, did really well. We increase the stuff that did well, and we get rid of the stuff that was garbage. So increase that stuff, increase the Beast Callers. Recluse, I like in the deck. This I thought was absolutely terrible. This was good, so we increase that. We're literally just taking the garbage out of the deck. Go up on Bushwhacks. And we're trying to keep this as much the same as humanly possible. But if you notice something when this is over, notice that I took out almost everything that was a spell. That's how we're fixing this. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, no, we don't need that. That doesn't go with the theme at all. We're basically just taking out spells. Oh, we added some Bushwhacks, though, because fight spells are very good in here. Do not get me wrong. There is a place for spells, but these are not it at all. Maybe go down one of these. Because we're going to put a better card in here than Sarah Redeemer. Well, not Sarah Redeemer, than the Acolyte that we already took out. Maybe going down to one Recluse even. Okay, so the key tenet of this deck is early game getting creatures out that grow really big, really fast. And we just did not have it with the previous build at all. We will keep it in Alchemy, mostly because this is set up for Alchemy. We're going to hold true to the spirit of this deck. But I don't know. Banalish Knight Counselor. I don't know if this is worthy of 4 copies, but we're going to give it to him. Now, we're going to fix the most important problem of this deck. Besides Hexproof, we would technically want Hexproof. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to go with Tamiyo Safekeeping. 2 copies of that. Recluse kind of needs to be here, doesn't he? Yeah. This could go away. It's just too expensive. It's a nice finisher, but we have more urgent problems to deal with this deck. We kind of don't need the Clay Champion because things are already growing pretty large anyway. The thing we really need in here is something to draw cards. And that is going to be from Tribute to the World Tree. I'm trying to keep the rares very low in here and just give a basic idea of how we could keep the deck mostly the same. We have 23 creatures now and 12 non. So we probably want to get rid of a couple of more spells and add a few more Dusk Legion duelists. We're going to get rid of a Bushwhack, and we are going to get rid of a Uzolith, mostly because it is a legendary spell. So this is going to do you a lot better. And remember, I did this very budget friendly. We added a couple of more rares, but this is not a competitive deck. This is something along the lines of what I would have hoped to see in that starter deck to begin with. Uzolith is just such an important card for this deck. Something to draw cards is super important for this deck as well. And we just did not have it in that previous build at all. But Tribute to the World Tree, it does cost 3 green. We didn't upgrade the lands. We added 7 rares. But yeah, even though we're not fixing the lands, this is not supposed to be a definitive deck. But it's just to show you how to fix the weaknesses of what they presented to us in the starter decks. I don't think that the original deck is good at all. Oh, yeah. And I played some games with it yesterday. I played some games with it today, and the results were the same all the way through. Hard to get wins because you run out of cards or you run out of creatures. Yeah, you want tons of creatures in the deck. 25. This is, if you watch my channel at all, you see me playing 25 creatures. You better believe it's very, very, very centered on those creatures and what they are doing. And do something like this instead. If you want to play a budget version of a counters deck, this is going to do you a hell of a lot better. Yeah, it's very disappointing. Very, very, very disappointing. But we got to cover all of the decks. All of them. That's what we're doing. And we're trying to give them a rating or a ranking. At the end of all these, we're going to rank those videos 1 through 10. And it's going to be hard for something to pull up a worse position than this deck. All right, thank you for joining today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in episode 5, where we are going to be playing something that I think is a lot better. And that is going to be High Flying Valor. Stay tuned for that one. But I am out of words, so I'm going to sign out for today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.